New approval numbers are out for President George W. Bush, and Utah is one of the few bright spots.
Our John Daly is here with more on how the Bush factor is playing in one high-profile election. John?
Well, Bruce Adini, this is interesting stuff. A new Survey USA poll for KSL TV finds a solid majority in Utah support the president, but even here, the president's numbers aren't what they once were. The question ahead, will it change the landscape for the upcoming midterm elections?
In Utah, it's Republican Senator Orrin Hatch versus Democrat Pete Ashdown. But this year, the name that could decide races around the U.S. isn't even on the ballot. George W. Bush. State-by-state polling by Survey USA for KSL TV finds his ratings below 50% in 46 states. In Utah, with approval in blue, disapproval in red, Bush is at 55%, more popular here than any other state, but he's seen a drop from 63% in December and 40% disapprove.
The president, he'll come back up in the polls. I have no doubt about it. And I think people who don't stick with this president are making a tragic mistake. First of all, you don't cut and run.
I think there's a minor shift. I wouldn't say that it's going to throw every race Democratic this year, but I have talked to a lot of Republicans who are dismayed at the fiscal problems, dismayed at the expansion we have throughout the world and the expansion of government as well.
On Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld, the two candidates disagree, if mildly.
You've had 6 generals who were close to Clinton who have found fault with him. Let's face it, the man's been a terrific leader. He's been trying to change the Pentagon and change the military so that it's a more efficient force.
I think it might be worth the change. You know, I don't know what we get in replacement for him.
7 months out, both Hatch and Ashdown see issues like jobs or immigration as more top of mind.
Are you hearing about it on the campaign trail, and what do you tell people when they say, you know, Senator, I'm just not happy with this president?
Well, every once in a while you hear it, but most people out here are happy that I've met with.
There have been a few Republicans that have come up to me and expressed their dismay and said they'll vote for me, but I wouldn't say it's a tide.
In this poll, President Bush's highest approval rating, Utah's 55%, is followed by Wyoming, Idaho, and Nebraska, all above 51%. The lowest, Rhode Island, where 24% approve, while 74% disapprove.
All right.
It'll be an interesting election year again.
Yeah.
Indeed, you bet.
Thanks, John.
You bet.